zeros and faces 8-9-1 in the Tulsa order here at home in the series finale. Blake Galen, the left-hand hitting center fielder, marches to the plate, stands in. Verado twists and fires away and deals a strike over the inside corner. And it's 0-1. Blake Galen's third game since being signed out of the Atlantic League. 0-1, same spot, same result, a strike over the inside corner. That's 0-2. 1 for 5 so far, both games of this series. 0-2, way inside. Galen tap dances backwards and out of the way, so it's a ball and 2 strikes. Galen started on Thursday, had a hit in that game, and then yesterday came in as a defensive replacement. Waves his bat, infield back here on the opening man of the third. 2-strike pitch, he swings and hammers it foul into the seats just in front of the Tulsa Drillers bullpen, tucked in the seating bowl at that first base side. And it stays 1-2. Galen, a standout star for the Lancaster Barnstormers in the Atlantic League. 1-2, swings and hits one in the air over the mesh behind home, and it's into the seats. Galen's been a bit of a nomad, a journeyman for his entire career, undrafted, but he's had I wouldn't say a cup of coffee, but he's been signed a couple of minor league deals. Maybe that's a cup of tea. I don't know quite exactly the terminology. And here he is with the Dodgers. 1-2, he swings and pops one deep to right, but foul. Got all of it, but luckily, it just went to the right of that tall yellow pole down the line. So, Verado taps his feet, the 1-2 home. Galen hits a little tapper over the mound to the right side of the infield. Back barehanded by Ibanez, but he drops it and has no play. And Galen reaches on an infield single. Tough play for Andy. Came over from left to right towards the middle of the infield. Grabbed it just before second base. And it dropped and rolled away. So Galen reaches. And that is the second hit for the Drillers against Verado. Again, no score here at the top of the third inning of this series finale. And now 9-hitter and catcher Winston Sawyer. A couple of Ks so far for Verado, and those 2 hits allowed. Out of the stretch is first. Paints the outside corner at 86 miles an hour for strike 1. Verado has walked the batter, giving up that single to Rios, and now the little dribbler to Galen. Sinker baller, using that sinker as best as possible, living down in the zone so far through 2+. His next home, Sawyer takes inside, ball squirts away, but Galen stays put at first, and the count evens up. Sawyer at the plate, hitting at 275, 4 homers and 16 RBIs, and getting on base with a .337 clip. 50 games for Sawyer, 34 of them behind home plate. He was in a pretty good season, spending some time with Kyle Farmer at the beginning of the year, Paul Henneke as well. 1-1 to him, breaking ball down and away, snapped to the first, is late. Kiner Fleca paying a visit to Galen. And Royce Bollinger at first base did not even apply the tag, and at the plate, Winston Sawyer in a 2-1 count. Scott Hennessy, the third base coach, shouts something to the batter Sawyer. Winston back in. Verado's 2-1 pitch. Swing a line drive. Caught by Profar at third. The snap over to first base is late. Galen dives in safely. Ryan Jeremy just stuck up that black glove and caught it. A hard hit out there for the 9-hitter Sawyer. And there's 1 away. Blake Galen, luckily at first base, didn't get much of a secondary lead, and as soon as that ball hit Profar's glove, he was close enough to dive back in at first base. So now back to the top of the order, no score here in the north half of the third inning. Errol Robinson has made a pretty good splash here in his first Double-A series. He walked his first time. Right-hand hitter. First pitch to him, he swings and bounces it off of Verado's glove, and it trickles into center field for a base hit. Little bouncer right back to the mound. Verado's okay. He deflected it with that golden glove that he sports on the mound. Isaiah Kiner Fleca out to pay him a visit from behind the mound. And Robinson has a single. So that was one of those plays for Verado that if he stabbed it, it would look like a genius on the mound. But a tough one. He reacted as quickly as he possibly could, and it didn't really quite redirect too far to the right or the left side. Just kind of stayed true to that course towards center field. So Robinson is at first. Galen is at second base. The Drillers look like they're in good shape here with Eric Mejia at the plate. First pitch bounces in and it hit him. Mejia, the switch hitter in the lefty batter's box, gets plunked in the foot. Looked like it bounced in there, or might have hit him flush and then bounced. But he got popped. Yeah, that bounced and got him on the left knee, the back leg. So Ariel put that one about 57 feet, and now they are loaded up. So an infield single, a hot shot back to the mound, and then a hit by pitch here for Tulsa. And Jose Fernandez, the guy you do not want to face in any situation, now bats here with the bases loaded and one out in this third inning. Again, zeros for both sides in the finale, but Fernandez can do some damage. He's a left-hand hitter. Hirano, the righty, out of the stretch, fires home. Fernandez swings and taps it foul behind the plate for strike one. Fernandez on that leaderboard, third best average in the league, hitting .315. The 29-year-old making his way up. Cuban, someone who scouts say major league ready when he was signed by the Dodgers. As that bat rested on his shoulder, the strike one pitch. He swings his little dribbler towards third. Profar charges. Here comes Galen. The throw is to first, and it's in time. Galen scores on the play. Tulsa takes a 1-0 lead. That was just sort of a slow-moving play. Galen came racing home. The baseball was pushing slowly away from Galen, and Profar had to make a play, the only one to first base. Had he thrown home, it would have been a bang-bang play, but he got the sure out. So give Fernandez an RBI ground out. Galen in to score to make it 1-0. The other runners move up 90 feet, so it's Robinson at third and Mejia at second base. First base is empty, and here's Edwin Rios. Toronto's first to Edwin is outside for ball one. Well, last night, the Drillers attacked early. 6 runs, 2 in the second, 4 in the third. That's all they needed to win 6-0 yesterday, and here they attack early again. Runners lead with 2 away. Pitch to the cleanup man. Edwin swings and slams it foul off first base. He